in over yet. No, that motherfucker coming in last seconds, and this ain't done yet, Asta, and especially with a bunch of the fighters out immediately now. Like, Asta having to try and solo this fight from what it looks like in the current chapter of Black Clover. So actually had a very touching bit at the start of it. Like, we got to see like a kind of little bit of a makeup slash like, oh, let's become friends now, like after everything with like Mars and Asta saying like, thank you, it's all thanks to you that you have, like, you know, after all of this she is safe, like you have my gratitude. And just the two of them, like, you know, kind of like doing the whole like kind of like Predator, like, what's the matter, pushing too many pencils. Like, I kind of like that little bit where they're just like clutching the hands, like, yeah. And especially when we were saying like, oh, is this your friend Mars, and all that, oh, you made friends in the outside world. It's like, not really. And just Ass is like slapping on each other, we're good buddies, we're friends, we had a couple of fights, but we're good, like that, we're good. And also as well, it's like, especially as well to you, Jake, and all that, what the hell, like, you know, you were crazy, what was going on with you, why exactly the third eye, like, what's happening with you right now, because you were insane. So I think there was a lot of explanation on there, like, from what they're saying, like, it's like, even as well, like with Fanzel, like he was kind of talking about, saying like how happy you, like, you know, you guys are for each other and all that. And from what we got the information about her, saying like there's no real information at all. We got a little bit on like the whole professor saying like, you know, like he actually saw her like, you know, revive herself through the like power of the Phoenix magic, and it was like, oh, what the hell, like this is something that just happened, just naturally and all that. And it's like, how fascinating. I'll have the magic stone like possess Fana as well, like, and although she didn't live up to my expectations and all that, there's hardly any capacity left to increase in that power, and pretty much like just get rid of it. I have no longer interest. And this is where, like, from what we can tell from the like from the silhouettes, like this was happening. And then Lee was somehow involved in this, whereas like her former friend is saying even now, same as before, nothing has changed and all that. Humans still continue to hurt their fellow man, and it's just like, just as you wanted, I'll destroy you, but I'll need your body, so you must still live. So there was some interesting stuff there, like where it was coming into, like where like we got a little bit of the backstory, but it's still quite vague at the moment exactly everything that's going down there. Clearly, it seems like we are going to have to go to the Diamond Kingdom. I've talked about this a little bit of time before, that like I feel like one of the arcs afterwards is going to have to go to the Diamond Kingdom, and maybe that might be the next arc after this Winter arc, since there has been a bit of the setup with like the guy that's currently running it right now, and like even like we saw with Mars, he was like, you know, like even though you went for all that, I was powerless to do it, and just like I kind of liked the whole minute, like there was like so much of like pretty much to protect and all that, like I'm gonna never let you go again, the whole Mamoru shit like going on today, saying like I'll never let go of you again, and just seeing Mars and them just like blushing is like, oh, doing the whole finger thing, yeah, we're gonna be together forever, right? And he's like, yeah, like that. And just I love Vanessa's there, like just yucking it up, like these fuckers are getting it on, like their bellies, like she's even calling, he's like, yo, pairs going right there. Like I love that part of it, just seeing all of that shit, just like throughout all of it, it was like they had a powerful, like the only real thing she remembers afterwards is that she was going to like the whole forest just to get a magic stone. That was the whole reason they were here for a reason, and that they need to go hurry up and see the Witch Queen about this. And it's like, we need to see this magic stone, we need to go and get it. And the main fact was, like, when that was going into there as well, like we saw Fanzel was like, yo, what's this present? Everyone duck, run, but lasers just coming out of the sky, raining down, and just this one panel where you just saw like half the characters just got completely wrecked by this, and it was just like, oh my god, that was amazing, guys. Come on, Lardos just appears. This is great. Thanks to the meal, man. I really did think I was dead there. Like, I just had to cancel out my magic last set. It was like, he was like, I was able to fool you since I released all of it at once, guys, and all that. You rely too much on sensing on there. And this is where a guy, like, even like with the whole point at Mars, like, even though he's pretty goddamn strong for the most part, the fact that he had to go and use like his last moment and all that, and just completely diamond up, and that still wasn't enough to deal with that situation, that's pretty goddamn nuts. Like, even like the fact that Asta might be one of the only few guys to deal with this, like I'm honestly surprised like Lardos was able to survive after that, like, and seeing like how Asta's gonna deal with it. I don't think there's gonna be too much, because like that's the thing, we dealt with like the Eye of the Midnight Sun, and it's still like this guy should have been maybe the first one to deal with, but let's see honestly if Lardos is gonna be like much to expectation on that. We have seen a little bit with everyone else fighting him, but let's see Asta exactly clash with him. I feel like going on like he's not going to be a threat, like we said. Like, if anything, like, we still got the highest of the high so far that we dealt with is Vito, and maybe that was because of Yami getting involved in that. And he's just like, no, like, after the end of this, like, he saw that he was now about to attack Mars, and he was like, no, I've got your back, get her out of there, like, I'm going to deal with this shit. So overall, it was a pretty solid chapter. Did enjoy it for the most part on there, and, like, overall, I kind of wish there wasn't a bit like, oh, I don't remember everything like that, but there was that one little detail I was like, come on, it's either remember a bunch of the stuff that you did or not and all that, but hopefully and all that we'll see a little bit more in the future, and definitely as well, yeah, just pairings. That was just another thing. So for you guys that enjoy those little pairing things right there you go. You got the childhood friends, straight up Mamoru, all that shit up there like that. Enjoy. But and overall, what did you guys think of the chapter? But that is all from me. So thank you much for watching as always. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys though next time.